Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. We are coming to you live from PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and as per usual, I'm Matt, joined with my special guest host.
I'm Julie.
And with our special guest, Brad. How you doing today, Brad?
Hi, I'm doing well. Thanks for having me today.
So we had the pleasure of showing off Millennium Blades on our stream a couple weeks back in our Spotlight session. That was a lot of fun, but you've got something new for us today, and this is what?
So this is Automata NOIR, or Noir Automata Edition. This is a licensed product that we did in cooperation with Penny Arcade.
Okay.
Using their Automata side story. Characters Carl, Swangy, Sam Riegel, a couple others, and a couple new faces that you haven't seen before in the show, or in the rather comics.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Noir is a murder mystery deduction game for 2 to 4 players, primarily 2-player. And in the game, you will take on the role of one of our 25 townspeople as either the killer or inspector, trying to deduce who your opponent is and to either arrest or eliminate them before they can do the same to you. So let's see here. So our board comes out like this, and you see these are nice thick tiles that are easy to manipulate and flip over. This copy is brand new; it just came out of shrink, so there's still a little bit of static cling in the tape paper.
Oh, these are thick tiles here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right, and so each character on the board here corresponds to a character in the deck. So if I shuffle these up and I give you a character, this is now your secret identity, right? And if you are, let's say you are Gloria here, so you can kill people next to you by flipping them upside down. And so if this person dies, you can now the inspector will start investigating. Well, which of these people could have committed that murder? Anybody around a character could be the guilty party.
Okay.
And then the inspector has tools. He has extra evidence from the deck here. He can investigate people and say, like, well, you know, I can ask Edgar if he saw anybody near him, and then you have to tell me if your guy is in this area. I can, if I'm the killer, I can disguise myself and change identities midway through the game.
Perfect.
So let me see one of those cards. I could show it off in the camera over here.
There you go.
So let's see what we've got here. So something like that. We've got Malone. It says innocent on there.
Yep. All these, these are the evidence cards, and so like it corresponds to the matching character.
There's Malone. Hi, Malone.
Yep. And if you kill him, you flip him over, and then he's got his deceased side back in the top.
Okay.
So the game comes with what's the word? Comes with 4 different play modes, and the one I just explained to you is this killer versus inspector game.
Okay.
And you can see the rules come in this nice like case file.
Case file.
That opens up into the full rulebook.
That's really cool.
There are 3 other case files in this game. Each one is a complete playable mode for 2 to 4 players. So
all have similar play times, or
they have similar play times. Killer Inspector is probably the quickest, 10 to 20 minutes. The others are in the 20 to 30 minute range.
Okay.
They have a little more complexity to them, but once you master the basic Killer Inspector game, these are all pretty easy to learn. Spy Tag is a 3-player like free-for-all. Everybody's a killer, trying to capture the other players, but you play for points, so you don't eliminate your opponents when they're out. Buddy Cops, 2 policemen take on 1 killer. And then finally in Dragnet, everybody is separately trying to solve this conspiracy.
Dragnet, that's amazing.
By building rows and columns of exonerated suspects on the board.
Okay.
Cool. So yeah, so that's pretty much the complete game.
So do you want to take us through a couple rounds of Killer versus Inspector?
We could probably play a complete game of Killer Inspector on the stream, and it wouldn't go over our time limit.
Fantastic.
How long do you have for me?
15 minutes or so?
Oh, yeah, that's plenty of time.
Okay.
Well, cool. Well, who wants to be Killer and who wants to be the Inspector?
Killer.
All right. Well, she called it first.
Okay. That's a little disturbing. You went right with that, like, right off the bat. But
Have you seen the games I make?
That's true.
So here's your evidence, Inspector.
Okay.
These are your disguises, Killer. So go ahead and take a look at those. Every character's name starts with a different letter, so if the names are too much, you can just remember the letters.
Oh, that's nice.
So go ahead and you'll pick one of these to be your identity. The other one is your disguise. All right.
Okay.
So the top. You want to keep the top one then?
Oh, hey. I should be subtle, right? Okay.
Yep.
Subtle.
All right.
Like the bee.
So this is who you are then.
Yeah.
And choose somebody who is adjacent to you on the board and flip them face down to kill
I
them.
probably should have checked that to like be part of my thing, but yeah. Okay. Ooh.
All right. So we'll kill the main character of the comic, like or the one of the main characters of the comic right away.
Right in the middle, too.
All right, so
Right in the
Sam's
middle.
dead. Now, so as the killer, you are one of these 8 people around Sam. Is that correct?
Yes.
You should be if you're playing the but yeah. So one of these 8 people killed Sam. All right. Now, our inspector, your first turn, choose one of these characters to be your identity from your hand. All right.
Okay.
You can't ever change. So pick well. You can't choose Sam or you'll lose immediately.
I-
That's no good.
I'm gonna play
So keep
as
that- keep that
secret.
from-
Oh, you
keep
didn't
it
see
secret
that.
from us. We'll close our eyes. Go ahead.
It never happened.
You didn't see. Should I pick a different one
You
then?
should pick a different.
Okay. Close your eyes, Julie.
I'm looking over here. Oh my goodness, so much
All right.
purple.
Okay.
Excellent.
Good?
Cool. So now we know who you are. Now,
I don't know who you are.
yeah, I peed, sorry. Anyway, so the game goes back and forth, starting with the killer's turn. We'll go back and forth until one of you either captures, arrests, or kills the other player, or until the killer kills 10 people. So if you kill any 10 people, you win.
Okay.
Or if you can figure out both of her identities, you can just call them out and win immediately.
Oh, okay.
All right? So,
Okay.
killer's turn. You have 3 actions you can do. You can kill, just like we've already done. You can shift, and when you shift, you take any row or column of the table and you push them out,
Oh.
and then they slide over. It doesn't have to be one with your character, so you can move any row.
Can it
any
be
column you
horizontal
want.
or vertical?
Or vertical, yeah.
Okay.
So
kill,
they could be
shift.
moving
the last thing
around.
you can do is you can disguise. You can pick up these 2 cards, shuffle them around, pick one to put back on top. Now you're that person instead.
Got it.
If you get arrested, only your top one counts. So if you change disguises before you get arrested, you just say, no, that's not me. Sorry, you were wrong.
Interesting.
You can disguise into the same person you already are, though, if you want to really throw someone off.
Shit.
Shift. Okay. Cool. All right. So, Inspector, it's your turn.
Okay.
You have 3 actions you can do as well. You can shift the same way as the killer can. You can you can arrest, sorry. So let's say you were Sam here. You could arrest any of the 8 people around you, just like the killer's kill range. You can also arrest yourself. It never works, but you might throw off somebody's calculations.
Of who you
so
might be.
It's a nice bluff.
Okay.
So you just say, are you so-and-so? And if the killer's top card is that person, you win.
No. Is there a downside for?
Well, it reveals your identity, right? Because
Okay.
you have to be adjacent. And you never get to change, so unlike the killer, any information you give away is permanent.
Okay.
Finally, the last thing you can do, you have the hand of evidence cards.
Yes, I do.
You can play one of those cards onto the table, and you can canvas for the killer. Why don't you try it? Give it
Okay.
a go.
So I'm gonna play which one? I'm gonna play a Houlihan.
All right.
Because we saw that one before. You know
All
I
right.
have it.
So hand him over here to me, and we will. Let's see.
It's up at the top
he's
there.
right here. All right. So we can ask our killer. Are you one of these 5 people next to Houlihan? Lester, Malone, Kirby, Jimmy, Florina. You only answer for this card.
No.
Only for top. So you're not any of those 5. All right. Now, if you kill a marked suspect, you get to ask the inspector, are you any of these 5 people?
Got it.
All right. So that was his turn. Now it's back to you.
All right. So,
Kill wisely.
Oh yeah, and you get a new informant every time you
Oh.
exonerate.
Okay.
Kirby is dead. All right. Well,
Let's see. I'm gonna
I saw you talking to him.
play Albert here.
all right. Are you adjacent to Albert?
Yes.
Aha! Means something.
Cool. Back to our killer. Disguise.
So what does that mean again?
So that means that she may have changed which of her persons is active. So let's say, for example, that
I thought you were getting too close.
that she was Yolanda previously.
I think she's
If you've
Rita.
been following along closely, you know that she's one of these two people. All right. So say you accused Rita. Since she's disguised, if Rita is not the top card here, she just says, no, that's not me, even if it was previously.
Okay.
So your information may be compromised now. Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. And so that was your turn.
That was my turn.
And
That's your whole turn. Yep.
Do I get an addition? I get one more card though, right?
should have
'Cause
3 in your hand.
Oh, 3 in my hand. Okay,
And-
so I got it
yeah.
then. Let's. I'm gonna play Jimmy.
All
Jimmy,
right.
don't be a hero.
Are you adjacent to Jimmy?
No.
All right. So this identity, whichever one it is not adjacent to Jimmy.
Okay.
Even if the old one was.
Okay. And then I get a card now, or at the
And you
beginning
get
of my
another
turn?
card now, yeah.
End of my turn. Okay.
Sorry.
No. I didn't play this right. Now that I know what I'm doing, I would have been much more sneaky about it. But,
All right. So let me take the evidence card off.
You're
Yeah.
killing Albert?
I am
Are
because now.
you adjacent to Albert, Inspector?
No.
Okay.
Well, that's quite a lot of information.
Let's see.
All right.
Killed Albert. So she has to only kill from her top card, or for either of her.
She can only kill from this person's range. So you know that she's now adjacent to Albert, wherever she is.
Yeah.
Which can be risky. However, I needed to know.
Are you adjacent to Whitman?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Also, yeah, if you're disguised, if for some reason you kill your disguised copy, you can't change anymore. So just be aware of that.
Fair enough.
Okay. So we'll do one more round here, and then we got to start wrapping this up.
All right.
Well,
Doo-doo.
No.
you ready to make an accusation?
I think I'm going to make an accusation now.
All right.
Yep.
I think you are.
Betty.
Oh man.
Betty. All right.
Yeah, that was my
Yolanda.
other guess.
So
That's
you could
Yolanda.
make a kill if you want to try and figure out who our inspector was. He didn't give you a lot to go on, but you know he's adjacent to Betty, so you might be able to kill him. All right, there you go.
Darn it! I was Inspector X.
So that's the basics of the game. And so yeah, she was Rita earlier.
I was reading already.
You know, we figured that out, but it was too late because she disguised before you could capture.
I was taking some serious risks there.
Yeah. You got to risk it for the biscuit,
Yeah.
though. All right. So, Brad, is there anything else you want to talk to us about Automata NOIR?
No, I think we've seen everything. Like I said, there's 3 other game modes that you can try out. So if you enjoyed this one, then check out the rest on our website. And this is brand new. It will be in stock probably in time for the new year. So around January.
Where can we find it at? Where can we buy it?
Level99games.com, level99games.com, and of course you can also get it from wherever fine board games are sold.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us, Brad. And thank you all at home for watching. We're going to be back to you live again in just a few minutes with some more coverage from PAX Unplugged. But signing off for now, I'm Matt.
I'm Julie.
I'm Brad.
Thank you, everyone.